What's going on, YouTube? So, obviously, I made it home. Maybe, no, y'all can't really see. I think it's too blurry. See that? It's the house. Made it home. And, it's definitely important to take home time. It's definitely important. I'll tell y'all why in just a second, but I thought I would answer some questions and some comments on my last video. I think I may have confused the hell out of some of y'all. But let me see something. Uh-oh. I definitely got some of y'all confused. When I was talking about Hell's Bros, I guess a lot of y'all didn't hear exactly what I said. Okay? When I was talking about Hell's Bros, I clearly said when I was with Knight. Guys, that happened last year. That's not what I was talking about in the video. That happened last year. I was working with Knight. Obviously, I don't work for Knight. And I said it was in Florida. I was in Ohio coming from Maine. So a lot of y'all confused about the colored people situation. That's a situation that happened last year. But anyways, so did I come home with the load? Obviously I did. Why did I do it? A lot of people thinking it's not a smart move. Maybe I should go take them folks their shit back. Guys, this is business. This is how it works, okay? Obviously, I didn't make the appointment time, right? Okay? That means it has to be rescheduled. This is why I stopped on the turnpike to begin with. Because I didn't just stop and just start recording. I stopped, tried to get a hold of these people. Because what I was thinking was, if I can't get the load rescheduled today, obviously they're not going to be open today, which they're not open today. So what I did was I stopped right there at the turnpike, and I was basically trying to reschedule the load, and if they couldn't reschedule it, I was going to hit the 75 on Toledo and go home. By the way, it was 30. Let me get my receipt. It was $30 from Cleveland to Toledo. I believe that was like 90 miles, maybe 100 miles. I'm not too sure, but so I had an option. Obviously, they wasn't cooperating over the phone. I couldn't get the load rescheduled. You know, I was leaving voicemails. I was talking to real people. They, like I said, it was tough phone calls. Obviously, I had to call my company and try to get them to reschedule. And my company is the one that said if we can't get it rescheduled today, we're gonna have to wait to either Monday or Tuesday. Why is that? It's obvious, people. They're closed today. I'm just gonna assume they're closed tomorrow. Of course, they're gonna be closed on the weekend. They always close on the weekend. The next delivery time is Monday or Tuesday. I mean, let's just say they was open on Friday. I mean, to make an appointment to begin with, they gotta have an open slot. So, you know, it's already difficult enough to try to reschedule something the same day. I mean, just think of Walmart, distribution center. By the way, that's not where I was going, but think about, because a lot of people have been in Walmart distribution center. You know what the trucks is like. You know, every single door is almost filled, especially at night. Think about trying to reschedule that. When they not even gonna get you in the door until freaking a couple of days later. Well, this place ain't that big. It ain't no Walmart level. I think it's probably like, I seen it on Google Maps. It's probably like 12 dot doors at the most. But I didn't have time to play the games because, I mean, my original plan was to get there and try to talk them into unload me. But when I looked at the time, and it was 2 p.m., I was still like 5 hours away from Chicago, and I didn't know what time this place had closed. Obviously, they not 24 hours, so I figured, man, if I get there about 7 o'clock at night, this place could be closed, and man, I could have just went home to begin with. So from there, it's just pick up the phone. They didn't want to cooperate, so I went home. I made it home, and like I said, on Monday we will negotiate on me bringing a shit back. Now a lot of y'all said, "Well, ain't you losing as far as gas money, diesel money?" I got a half a tank, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, I got a half a tank. I had a full tank when I was up in Cleveland. I mean, my fault. On the turnpike. Well, I got fuel in Youngstown, Ohio, across from Club 76. So I still had a full tank right there. I got a half a tank now, so probably cost me $100 at the most. I mean, I'm getting fuel for. Let's just say I get fuel for $2 a gallon. 100 gallons. It's $200. So gotta have a tank. Now, of course, obviously, I wanted to get the load off, guys. I mean, you think I want to come back out and have to deadhead all the way back up to Chicago? But I thought it out. I thought it out. If I come home and I go take the load back up there, I just go up to Wisconsin, get some of that $3 a mile freight, take that over to Massachusetts, and I'll still be winning. Wisconsin, I believe it's still pretty hot right now. Going over to the market, it's not that bad of a loss. I mean, what's $100 to go home, guys? Even if you got to fill your own tank up. I was talking to a guy on Facebook, working for Prime Inc. He, I don't know. I didn't quite read the entire topic, but I'm assuming he was trying to get home for Thanksgiving. And the comment that I read, it just said, "Well, I'll be spending Thanksgiving right here in Rock Hill, South Carolina." And I was trying to tell him, drop the trailer and bobtail home. Just either drop the trailer there or take it to the nearest yard, take it to the nearest customer. They got customers in South Carolina, and go home. Okay? I mean, if they fire you or me, we all know in trucking, orientation is every month. Well, I'm not gonna get fired. I'm a contractor, guys. I'm not an employee. It's not the same thing. I mean, if I terminate my contract, I just go and get another contract. I'm not under the same rules as somebody that's an employee. We contractors. That's why you don't see us getting fired for YouTube and things like that. It's because we're not necessarily under the same rules as a company driver, which is why I can have weapons in my trucks and I don't have to follow the same rules as somebody that's an employee. But it's on the advanced level. But guys, it's important to take home time. Okay, very important. I wasn't gonna talk about it, but man, here at the house, the hard times, guys. Absolutely hard times. I don't talk to my family here that much. I don't. When I'm on the road, I barely communicate with them. They communicate with me a lot, but I don't respond because I try not to worry about them. But came home. Of course, my mom was happy to see me. She ain't talk to me in forever. I barely come around. I know I tell y'all I live here, but in reality, guys, I probably spent I think this whole year, I probably spent maybe 10 days actually living here. I mean, I'm mostly down in Mississippi, which is pretty much where I've been living for, I don't know how long, but I come here, say hi, wash some clothes, do a YouTube video on the driveway, then I'm gone again. I may spend a night every now and then. But my mom was telling me what's all been going on, and y'all remember my niece, right? She did the video right here. I told y'all that was my dispatcher from the interstate days. Well, it turns out um, they abruptly moved to New Jersey. Her mom took her and her sisters, and they moved to New Jersey. So uh, I don't think I'm gonna ever see her again until she turns 18. You know, my brother, obviously they've been fighting a custody battle ever since she was born. Y'all know it's difficult as hell to get joint custody. The system is always against the males. Um, and like he just lost the battle. He lost the battle. Um, they aren't coming back, guys. So I mean, uh, now the only way I'm gonna remember her is through photos. I'm not in contact with them whatsoever. I never was in contact with her mom. Um, Never really even met her, to tell you the truth. But I remember hearing this from Casanova in one of his videos where he I don't remember how exactly it went, but he was like, one day you come home and your little girl may be 6 years old, and next day you come home she's 16, and that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. Then my mom went on to tell me what else was going on. I got a cousin. I don't know his exact age. He's he's somewhere between 18 and 21. I'm hoping he's 21, but I don't think he is. I think he's like 19. But this particular cousin, he had an extreme rough upbringing. Um, it's he lives in the house. I believe he's got two brothers and maybe three sisters. Not too sure, man. The family is so fucked up there. I'm just not so sure. They all got different daddies, but they all live together somewhat. But um, well, my cousin, that's the one I'm talking about. He no longer lives there. From what I was told, I'm trying to edit the story. That's why I keep pausing, because, like I said, it's a tough story. So I'm trying to edit it. I'm trying to PC it. But did you hear me say the part about the different daddies? Okay, so you can kind of get an idea of why it's such a tough upbringing. There's always a different man in the house that is obviously against the kids. Okay, and like I said, it's damn near 6 or 7 of them. Well, how can I put it? Um, Now he's the oldest that lives at this house. His little brother, I don't know how old he is. Maybe 15, 16 by now. Last time I seen him, he was damn near 5 years old, maybe. But I'm assuming by now he's 15, 16, but I have absolutely no idea. Something had happened. They got to fighting or the arguing or something. I don't know what happened. But he pulled the gun out, one of his mama guns, and he tried to kill my cousin in the house, but the gun jammed, and mom came home, found out about it. Uh, she put them all out. She put the kids out from 19 all the way down to freaking 3 years old. But put them out there on the curve, and he was able, my cousin, he was able to go live with my grandparents. Okay, he's cool. So he's okay. I'm gonna try to get him into trucking. But I don't know how old he is. That's the problem. That's why I said I'm hoping he's 21, but I'm not too sure. I don't think he's 21, but I'm gonna try to get him in the truck. He don't know I do this. He don't know I'm on YouTube. To tell you the truth, I'm not in contact with him at all. But now that I know he lives with my grandmom, I can now get in contact with him. I need to go over to my granddad's house anyway. I mean, they both live together, but I need to go over there. My granddad, ever since I was coming home, he constantly been trying to contact me to come help him fix his computer. I guess he's just been having computer issues, but I just kept putting it back and putting it back, and it's like he would tell me, and then I would get in the truck and freaking go out there and make some more money. And it's Thanksgiving. I need to go and show up. I, when I'm out there on the road, I have absolutely no idea what's going to happen. I really don't. But very important to take home time. Y'all know I stay out there a long time. Um, you know, I stay out there a long time, guys, and I don't have to do it. I don't have any bills whatsoever, guys. Um, most of it is just all income. Um, I mean, y'all follow me every day. Y'all see the videos every day. Y'all know how often I go home, which is damn near never. But some people be swearing in the comments that I be home, motherfucker, every day. I be reading the comments on when I go home. I be reading the comments. I be like, man, y'all have no idea, man. Y'all ain't got no idea. Some of y'all didn't get to make it for Thanksgiving, and I understand. Some of us, we don't celebrate holidays, and tell you the truth, everybody in this house is a Jehovah's Witness. We don't celebrate holidays whatsoever. So I mean, that has nothing to do with coming home for Thanksgiving. You know, somebody tell me all the time, I'm staying out there because I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Well, guess what? I don't either. But you see, I brought my ass home, and so should you. I mean, we still gonna cook, even though they don't celebrate it. I mean, still Thanksgiving. I mean, you don't want your family to think you're a piece of shit, do you? I mean, if you ain't gonna come home, mail them a gift or something, shit. Obviously, I make the most money in the entire family. It's very obvious. Um, my mom doesn't work. She's retired school teacher, 30 years. So she's done working. Um, Dad is done working. He's got his own business. He used to be a truck driver a long time ago, like 20 years, but now he's contracted with, I think, the Tennessean down here, which is the people that print newspapers. Um, so I mean, they're pretty much done here. Everything is paid off. We got a new car too in the driveway, but it's not here now. My sister left somewhere. She got a new car, some type of SUV. I have no idea what it was, but like I said, it's just important to take home time, guys. You have absolutely no idea until you get home and you get to asking questions. Figure out everything looks the same now. Don't get me wrong. The streets still look the same. It looks like the cars and all these people driveways ain't never moved, but shit is not the same, guys. Shit is not the same. It's not the same, man. It may look the same on the outside till you get on the inside. You don't know what the hell is going on. I mean, didn't nobody call me while I was out on the road, tell me what was going on? Not that I was answering the phone anyway, but because of this YouTube thing, I done kind of been cutting a lot of people off as far as not cutting them off, but I was kind of putting YouTube and social media ahead of everybody. That's why it's so hard to contact me. At this point, I don't think any of y'all is. It's probably like 3 of y'all is getting responses from me through messages. I mean, I'm like overwhelmed in just messages and comments and emails and people trying to do business deals and advertisements, and it's overwhelming. I mean, I'm only 23. I had to learn all this shit on my own. I had to learn how to build a business and run a business and credit and finances and how the banking systems work, and I mean, it's a lot to deal with, guys. I had to learn about YouTube and how to juggle all of this shit, all of this income is just pouring in. Then I